Hey guys, I'm Caleb here with TheCrackedNation. I'm here with Joe from Agree2Disagree. Thanks, Joe, for coming.
No problem.
We are going to be talking about probably one of the most underrated movies that came out last year, and also probably the movie that got frowned on by the academies the most, or crapped on also. So
Yep.
That's what we're going to talk about right here.
Oh, yeah!
Okay, so Silver Linings Playbook. I didn't see this movie in theaters, unfortunately. I heard great things about it. I really wanted to watch it, but I just didn't get around to it. And so I actually saw it after the Academy Awards. I saw it during spring break. So it's been a while. I mean, it's been a while from now, and then it was also a while after it came out that I saw it. But oh my goodness, I was so impressed with the movie. So impressed.
Yeah.
Especially the acting.
I had seen it before the Academy Awards because I told everyone on my channel that I'd see every movie that was in the Best Picture category.
Mm-hmm.
So I saw Silver Linings expecting nothing out of it. It was fantastic. Like you said, the acting was just it stayed with me so much to the point where I just saw it again the other day, and I couldn't wait to see it again.
Yeah, I really want to buy the movie. Especially since De Niro. That was the old school good De Niro from Goodfellas and stuff that I've been waiting to see again. Finally.
Awesome.
Yeah, so the acting. Let's talk about that for a minute. Jennifer Lawrence was the only person to win an Oscar here. I personally...
Surprisingly.
Yeah. I personally felt like that Jessica Chastain's performance in Zero Dark 30
I was just going to say that. She was good. Don't think she was better than Jessica Chastain. And it sucks because I like this movie better, but I can acknowledge that Jessica Chastain and stuff like that.
It got crapped on by the Academy Awards, but it wasn't snubbed, if you know what I mean. Because none of the awards...
Yeah, no, it still got a lot of nominations.
Right.
So.
And I don't think it should have won any of the ones it was up for. Like, I don't think it should have won Best Picture. I think Argo was probably the good... Best Picture, actually, I don't know. That would have been kind of a cool win.
Life of Pi.
Yeah, me too. If I could have been the voter, I would pick Life of Pi, Zero Dark 30, and then I wouldn't have cared after that. Django, probably.
I wanted Silver Linings. That was the one I wanted to win, but... Because it's such a feel-good movie for me. I like it so... That might be a little messed up to say because it's about crazy people. But towards the end, it just becomes a really feel-good movie.
It does. And Bradley Cooper, I mentioned this in my Place Beyond the Pines review. Oh my goodness. He has brought out two great performances in this movie and then
Did you see
Place
Limitless?
Beyond the Pines. Limitless. Oh, and Limitless. Yeah.
Yeah, Bradley Cooper is really stepped up.
He has. Everybody thought of him from The Hangover and Wedding Crashers.
Including me.
Everybody's like, he's not a good actor. And then he comes out and does these two movies that are like Oscar-worthy performances.
Yeah.
And unfortunately for him, Daniel Day-Lewis came out with Lincoln. So obviously he wasn't going to beat him. I think the only person that was going to beat Daniel Day-Lewis for Lincoln would have been Daniel Day-Lewis for There Will Be Blood. That's probably the only performance that could have beat him.
All of them were up in their categories. The mother, Silver Linings, was also up for Best Supporting Actress, and De Niro was up for Best Supporting Actor.
Yeah, and De Niro, after seeing this movie, because before I was like, oh, Christoph Waltz won, really happy he won because I love him in Django. But I think probably De Niro deserved it the most out of the two.
I would have to say Waltz, although De Niro was great. De Niro was definitely great.
Okay.
I loved De Niro in this movie. I thought he was going to be overshadowed and not really get to shine like he can and like everyone knows he can. But he did. He definitely did. And this isn't much of a spoiler, but the one scene where he gets into it a little bit with Bradley Cooper and, they start getting physical, that one I was just in awe. That scene was wow. And at the end, where after the dance, he tells him, Jennifer Lawrence was walking outside, that whole thing, love that speech. Love that speech he gave. De Niro was the man.
It really good. I would say the weakest of the four was the mom. I was surprised she got nominated. She wasn't weak.
I thought everyone
she was good.
Was good.
She was really good. But out of the four, I felt like her performance was kind of like, okay. I mean, she got nominated. Kind of like I felt like Alan Arkin for Argo. Like, why was he nominated?
I have no idea.
I mean, the guy wasn't even good in the movie. He was just there.
I don't know.
He said 3 words. 3 words. Yeah, Argo F yourself. That's all he said. I'm like sitting here going, how many words is that? It's like a lot of contractions. But yeah, I felt like all the acting in the movie was good, and the supporting characters that they don't mention, not out of the four, the others, the friends and stuff were really good. And then the whole general premise of the movie, I felt like was very unique. There haven't been very many movies about that kind of stuff. Yeah. Especially the dance, because you're expecting by the end, like, they're building up this dance. You don't know what's going to happen. No, I liked it because you didn't know what was going to happen. And then it happened, you're like, that's the best way that could have happened.
And the letter at the end, it just, the whole movie, going into it, you're not going to think it's anything to, special. And especially since it was in Best Picture category, everyone's going to be like, what's this, like, it's considered a comedy. So everyone's going to be like, what's this, comedy, drama type deal? What is that doing in there? And, why is this so many people talk about it so good? But it's just so good.
Yeah. And my friend Mark, who I mentioned on my radio show a lot, but he's the guy that got me into film and all that. He called me and he was like, that is in my top 10 favorite movies of all time now. And for him to bring a newer movie into that list is like big time. And I was like, oh my goodness. He was like, you have to watch it.
Probably my top 5.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I'm very much in love with that movie.
I need to watch it again, and I think I'll like it more the second time. I mean, I really loved it the first time.
I think I did like it more the second time. It's a movie that I can just rewatch over and over.
Yeah, definitely. For sure. Well, I mean, you can't really talk too much about the movie. I was glad it got nominated for all the Oscars it did. Kind of a bummer for that movie that it came out last year and not this year, because if it comes out this year, I think it wins a lot more awards. Whereas last year was such a powerhouse in the Oscars. There were like so many movies up for stuff that it was just not going to win anything.
Well, we still don't know what's really coming out that much this year.
That is true. That is true.
Wolf on Wall Street might do pretty good. The Butler, you already know that's going to do good.
Yeah, Butler, of course, it's going to do good. But Wolf on Wall Street, that's in my top 5 most anticipated movies, for sure.
It's my number 1.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, Scorsese's my favorite director, so I was like, yep. Put
it's
that
number
down.
3 for me. So.
Really? Let me guess.
I like this guy though. Silver Linings.
Yeah.
I
don't know what else he's done.
Name.
No idea.
He did The Fighter.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, well, The Fighter was good. I don't remember the director's name, but wow, I did not know he did both those movies.
That's gonna bother me.
Okay.
We'll add in an adaptation or something probably. Or...
Oh, I definitely will. I'll look it up and put it in. Okay, well, thanks, Joe, for joining me on this review.
No problem.
It's always fun. We'll probably keep doing these every once in a while that we can. This has been The Cracked Nation. I'm Caleb Henry, here with Joe from Agree to Disagree. Thanks for being here, Joe. Subscribe to his channel. Just click on his face, where I think it's on this side. Yeah, it takes
that much effort.
That much effort. Just go click subscribe and subscribe to my channel, and peace. See you later.